Did you know that nearly 85% of people struggle with low self-esteem at some point in their lives? That means most of us spend way too much time doubting ourselves, criticizing our flaws, and feeling like we are not enough. And with Valentine's Day around the corner, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that love only comes from outside sources. Big flowers, romantic gestures, or someone else's validation. Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday Pulse. I am Mary Woke, and today we're diving into something that doesn't really get talked about enough. Guess what? Self-love. It's funny, isn't it? We are taught how to love others, how to be kind, how to give. But what about ourselves? So many of us are our own biggest critics. We hold on to past mistakes, compare ourselves to others, and talk to ourselves in ways we never talk to a friend. But here's the truth. Before you can fully love anyone else, you have to learn to love yourself. And that's exactly what we are going to focus on today. I'll be sharing a personal story about my own struggle with self-love. And then we'll dive into powerful affirmations to help you shift your mindset and start treating yourself with the kindness and respect you deserve. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with real tools to build self-love. So whether you're taking notes or just listening in, get ready. This might just be the most important conversation you have with yourself. Let's get started. Let's start with a question. What is self-love? Self-love isn't about being selfish or thinking you are better than others. It's about respecting yourself, taking care of your needs, and recognizing your worth. It's knowing that you deserve kindness, happiness, and love, just like everyone else. But here's the thing, self-love doesn't always come naturally. Many of us are our own worst critics. We focus on our flaws, replay our mistakes, and compare ourselves to others. Why is it so much easier to show compassion to others than to ourselves? About it. If a friend made a mistake, you would forgive them. If they were struggling, you would encourage them. But when it's us, we are often harsh and unforgiving. This is why self-love is a practice. It's something you work on every day, just like exercising a muscle. And today, we are going to strengthen that muscle together. I want to share a personal story with you. A few years ago, I was in a place I didn't love myself. I was constantly doubting my abilities, comparing to others, and feeling like I wasn't good enough. Every time I made a mistake, I'd beat myself up about it. I'd look in the mirror and focus on all the things I didn't like. It was exhausting, really, really exhausting. And it affected every area of my life, my relationships, my career, and even my health. But one day, I had a wake-up call. I was scrolling through social media, feeling terrible about myself, when I came across a quote that said, "You've been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked, I guess. Try loving yourself instead." Something about that quote hit me hard. I realized that I've been treating myself like my own worst enemy instead of my best friend. So I made a decision. I decided to stop waiting for validation from others and start giving it to myself. I started small by speaking kindly to myself, setting boundaries, and letting go of things that didn't serve me. It wasn't easy. There were days when I doubted myself, but with time and practice, I began to believe in my worth. And let me tell you, self love changed everything, everything about myself. It gave me confidence, peace, and a sense of freedom I never knew I needed. So, if I can do it, so can you. And I'm here to help you take that first step today. Now, let's dive into some affirmations to help you build self-love. Affirmations are powerful statements that reprogram your mind and shift your perspective. Here is the first one. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Say it with me. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. This is the foundation of self-love, acceptance. You don't need to be perfect to love yourself. You don't need to meet some imaginary standard. You are enough right here, right now. Take a moment to reflect on this. What would your life look like if you fully accepted yourself? How would you feel if you stopped trying to change yourself and just embrace who you are? Repeat the affirmation again. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Every time you say this, you are telling yourself, I am worthy of love no matter what. And that's the truth. The second affirmation is just as important. I forgive myself for past mistakes. Say it with me. I forgive myself of past mistakes. We've all made mistakes. We've all said or done things we wish we could take back. But holding on to guilt doesn't serve you. It only keeps you stuck. Forgiveness is freedom. It's letting go of the weight of the past so you can move forward. Take a moment to think about something you've been holding on to, something you blame yourself for. Now, imagine letting it go. Imagine giving yourself the same grace you'd give a friend. Say the affirmation again. I forgive myself for past mistakes. Your mistakes don't define you. They are lessons, not life sentences. And every day is a chance to start afresh. Let's move on to the third affirmation. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Say it with me. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. This is your reminder that you don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to achieve anything or be someone you are not to deserve love or maybe happiness. You are worthy simply because you exist. Take a deep breath and let that sink in. Say the affirmation again. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. Every time you say this, you're affirming that you deserve the good things in life. You deserve joy. You deserve peace. You deserve to thrive. Here are some practical tips for practicing self-love. Before we wrap up, let me give you a few practical tips for incorporating self-love into your daily life. 1. Speak kindly to yourself. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and reframe it with kindness. 2. Set boundaries. Protect your energy by saying no to things that don't align with your values or drain you emotionally. 3. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, every step forward is progress. Celebrate yourself for showing up and trying. Take care of your body. Self-love includes taking care of your physical health. Eat well, move your body, and rest when you need to. 5. Practice gratitude. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for about yourself. Maybe it's your creativity, your resilience, or your ability to make others smile. Self-love isn't a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Let's end this video with a guided affirmation section. Find a comfortable position. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. I am enough just as I am. I choose to release negative thoughts about myself. I am proud of who I am becoming. I attract love, positivity, and success into my life. I deserve happiness and I claim it right now. Take a moment to let these words sink in. You have the power to rewrite your story. And it all begins with how you speak to yourself. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Self-love is a journey, and I'm so proud of you for taking the first step. If today's video inspired you, please share it with everyone who could use a little extra love in their life. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from everyday posts too. In the comments below, share one thing you love about yourself or one affirmation you'll be using this week. Let's create a community of self-love and positivity. Remember, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are enough. Until next time, take care and keep shining. Happy Valentine's Day.